Welcome everybody. This is a very exciting first episode for all of us. And diretso na tayo. I'd like to welcome the batches.
Hey guys! Ang bait-bait, no? Live na kasi.
Parang maamong tupa no?
Yeah.
Okay, so diretso na tayo. How do you feel?
How do I feel? I feel grounded at the moment. Pretty much kung ano yung mga nangyayari day in, day out has led me to a position in my life that keeps me like very close to the ground.
How do I feel about this? I feel comfort because, syempre, I know some of you guys and I feel protected. However, I do feel kind of insecure, but I feel like it'll die down through the process.
How do I feel? I feel nostalgic. I feel nostalgic lately. I feel like I'm tackling things from that happened before that I'm trying to process now. So very nostalgic.
How do I feel? I feel happy to see new faces. I mean, kasi araw-araw, pamilya ko yung nakikita ko. So parang ang sarap sa feeling na ibang tao naman yung nakikita ko ngayon.
Yes.
How do I feel excited na may halong nervous.
I feel kind of calm and also anxious at the same time. Siguro, nakakapag-calm sa akin yung knowing na everyone feels the same.
I feel like what everybody's feeling. The excitement. Maano ako ma-imbibe into others' feelings. Of course, when I woke up, I was excited. So given the fact that everyone says it, that they're all excited, na-imbibe ko talaga. So looking forward to what's gonna happen, and I just hope I won't ruin the first episode.
No. Tama
Serious
na
talaga.
Yeah. I think ang ganda nung naapektuhan ka. That's such a great thing. Naapektuhan ka nung yung room in a sense.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Maraming beses, guys, na nakakatanggap ako lagi ng mga private messages, mga direct messages from these kids, from a lot of from AC, asking about, Ate Ana, Miss Ana, kinakabahan ako, bukas na yung first day ko sa taping, hindi ko kilala yung mga kasama ko, ninenervyos ako. Miss Ana, nahirapan ako kahapon sa taping kasi hindi ako makaiyak, ninenervyos ako, feeling ko saradong-sarado ako. Ayoko nang bumalik, nakakahiya, mga ganon. So, ang dami ng mga tinatanong sa akin privately na gusto ko ngayon magkaroon sila ng platform na idiretso na nila sa inyo na mas prominente or mas senior na or mas madalas maisalang na kayo naman ang sumagot para sa kanila so that I'm curious to know what you're gonna say, how you're gonna, what they're gonna ask and compare kung anong, Okay, Elle.
Okay. How do you handle the pressure kapag, kunyari, wala ka sa moment of like acting mo, you always, siguro, hindi tama yung mga ginagawa mo. It's just not right na hindi talaga plakado. So, parang lahat, ang dami mong takes, naiinis na sa'yo yung mga staff, yung director. So, how do you handle that pressure?
Ben, kaya mo yan.
Gabby, actually, I'm more interested kung if that's ever happened to you, Gab.
Pangit naman pakinggan, but I was given more privilege to give me time to show myself or to do what I had to do, because syempre coming from the background of family actors, halos lahat. So mas iba sa akin because the pressure comes within, parang am I any good katulad nila or at par with my dad, my uncle, my tita, my grandparents. So iba ang pressure sa akin. I guess for me it was mas doble.
Yeah.
Because I had to be what they expect me to be. Tapos at the same time, ako kasi when I started, ang dami kong gustong gawin. I wasn't really concentrating on being an actor. I started as a singer pa. So, ang dami kong singing, hosting, ang dami kong gustong gawin. But that's why if I can share na I consider myself as a late bloomer in terms to acting. But when I discovered and when I found my niche as an actor, doon na nag-start yung challenge. And like I've always said, don't make it a pressure for yourself na kasi ako pag hina-handle ko yan, I love it eh. I mean, ako lang to I love pressure. I use that as parang hinahamon niyo ako. Ganon eh. Ganon na, you think I'm this? Well, let's wait for the next take. I love pressure. And it's how do you deal with it? This is how I deal with it. Yan, alam mo yan, yung gawin ko kung ano yung dapat gawin. Yun lang naman. Ang dami ko sinabi, no?
Ang ganda.
Yung follow up ako to that question actually.
Sige,
kasi
go.
to the side of how are you able to diminish the line between you and your instrument as an actor and the vision of the director? You know, acting is reacting, and the reason why we do workshop is to create the most natural feelings, the most natural emotions na hindi pwede ma-dictate, hindi pwede na I want you to be like kiligin ng ganito or yakin ng ganito. And parang in the scene, kinilig ako and everything, but it's not what the director envisioned. But that's my natural, parang yan yung emotion na
that's your
the
reaction.
instrument and exercise brought me there. So how are you able to diminish that parang line between your craft and the vision of the director?
Nice question.
Well, usually kasi ako, sa akin, hindi naman ako selfish, no? Kaya puro ako. No, pero sa akin, you always have to have a good relationship with your director. Before you do, especially pag kunyari, meron tayong storycon, meron tayong you have to go into their world. Because directors, they envision a certain scene or a certain character on their head. And you, when you're given a script, you create your own. But most problems sa set, you come in as your character. Pagdating mo sa set, ready ka na eh. Pero yung gusto ng director, sometimes it just inputs ideas during that day. You have to collaborate with him or whoever the director is. You have to be open of, this is, I think the character is. For me, I can create this character. This is my own interpretation. What's yours? So, tatanong mo yan eh. Kasi automatic yun eh. Kasi that's the most important thing na kailangan pareho kayo ng vision. If the director wants you to be, kailangan kilig na kilig ka dito, kailangan ganito. But the scene doesn't give you that. So, it defeats the purpose of, it defeats kung halimbawa kung ano yung eksena, bakit ako kikiligin dito? Ang line lang naman niya sinabi sa akin, kumain ka na ba? Nagigets mo? Yung parang, unless, alam mo, hindi ako kumain eh. Kasi hinihintay kong kumain ka muna. Mas nakakakilig yun. So it depends on, that's why you have to collaborate with the director. At the end of the day, the most important thing is you have to consider there are directors that are more technical. There are directors that are actors director. If you ask me who's the best to work with, you can work with both. The most important thing is you have to have that freedom when you're acting. Because at the end of the day, how will you be a better actor if you're being dictated by someone else's vision? You know what I mean? Kailangan pareho kayo.
Yeah. I get that these are like benefits of being an older actor. Like we can ask the director. I'm trying to understand from your perspective as a new actor. That's something that like realistically ang hirap niyang gawin. Ang hirap niyang gawin. So,
parang hindi ako pagbibigyan ni direct.
Yeah. So, I understand that.
You can always ask.
Yeah, I understand that. That you can always ask, but also when you're asking questions, also make sure that when the questions are thrown at you, you're also prepared. Like, you know why you're asking. Kasi pag tinanong ka rin, kailangan, yung process, if for it to be collaborative, yes, you have to have the answers for him as well. You
the
have to
system
pick
now
your
kasi,
battles.
the system now kasi, it's getting harder and harder in a way because sometimes when you say something na direct gusto, ibang dating. For seasoned actors or older actors na they can talk to the director directly,
Yeah.
maraming pinagdaanan yun eh. Kumbaga, based on experience yan, mas privileged sila in a way, Nagigets ko yan eh. Siyempre, bilang experience ka amongst others, the director would always side with the ones who know. You know what I mean? So,
Who went
it would be a luxury that they fight for you.
yes,
It would be such be a luxury.
Also,
But
I wanna butt in also that as actors are the most proud and the most insecure. Okay?
yes.
Bago ka to get isa lang talaga, if you can find the time with your AD or director to tama po ba itong direction na pinupuntahan ko? Or meron kayong gustong ipa-adjust? But for example nga, kiligin ka at hindi yun talaga. Yun ang natural sa'yo. Na in the moment, yun yung magic na nangyari and hindi yun ang nasa vision ng director. And she or he asks for a second take. I think you have to be humble enough to let go of that.
Yeah.
But this is my vision. No.
Yeah.
I mean, kailangan mo siyang ano yun.
Timplahin
Hindi po ba? O sige, second take tayo. And on the production side, the producer or director, they're the actors who are malleable are the
Sarap
best to
nun.
work with. Ano direct? Anong gusto mo direct?
Ang sarap mo din maging ka-eksena pag ganun pa. Kasi every time na gawin natin yung take, nag-iiba.
Nag-iiba siya. So, oh my gosh, wait, let me share this wonderful quote that I learned. And actually, I was having dinner. This happened during a dinner break. And I had the privilege of sitting with Gabby's father. And I remember he was talking to Cherry Pie Picache during dinner. And then I was just there, that junior actor feeling small kasi katabi ko si Mark Hill at saka yung Cherry Pie. Tapos parang, shucks, andito ako sa tabi nila, nagdi-dinner kami magkakasama. Tapos sabi niya, sarap ng eksena, no, kanina. Oo, ganyan, saya nun. That's how we should always do it. We should always keep on dancing. Let's dance in scene.
Yes.
Tapos, nung narinig ko yon, for a while, prinoseso ko siya. Ano kaya sinasabi ni Tito Mark na dapat pag nasa eksena para kaming sumasayaw? Tapos eventually, after a few years of practicing, I finally got it. What he meant. And I hope that after a few years, makakasayaw namin kayo sa mga eksena.
Nice.
So, yun.
Ano pa parang naisip ko, since kami pong mga new actors, we're not privileged to have that conversation with the directors pa. Like, most of the time, sasabihin lang nila sa amin yung gusto nilang makita. And paano kung malayo sa sarili namin yun? I think, parang may tools naman to go there. And as new actors, kailangan naming mag-effort din na gawin yun para mas maging madali din yung environment dun sa set.
It's not a privilege to talk to the director. That's actually your right as an actor. It's just it doesn't happen all the time. You take ownership of that you have that right to ask. It's just sometimes you might meet other directors that prefer not to have that, and probably because they trust you, or basta there's other things that are on their mind. But that's your right. That's not a privilege. Hindi siya privilege of a seasoned actor. It's it's the right of the actor to be able to ask questions to the
How about kayo namang mga senior ones? Anong gusto niyong iba to na questions naman sa mga the newer batch and how they see the world and how they see their career or whatever?
Ako may tanong ako.
Yeah, sige, go.
What do you feel as a new batch? Like that's the biggest strength of being the new batch. Like what are you? What's your biggest strength?
I think for me personally, I take pride in the fact that I feel like I have a better understanding of the world now. Well, because personally, I've invested my time and my academic life into understanding the world and seeing different perspectives. Basically being an open book. I was born in, an era where, I was brought up in a world where everything is public. I was already born in an era where everything was outside then. Everything's already out there. I grew up where one wrong thing said could lead to a snowball effect and everything. So I guess my experiences as a younger breed actor, just from life experiences, have prepared me for, I don't know, a better,
Yes.
healthier, more woke, cultured
I get.
showbiz. I don't know.
Get it?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, pero pwede mo i-input kasi dyan, like, before is different eh. Now they have more advantages.
Yeah.
Wherein there's social media, there's Twitter, Instagram, there's YouTube, TikTok, ang daming outlets
platform.
daming platform. So people, I think that yun ang major question ko kasi how do they utilize
Yes.
their importance in this industry wherein now kasi it's yun nga, social media is very powerful now eh.
Yeah, and
Actually, kumbaga, hindi na nila kailangan dumepende lang sa kung may taping ba o wala. Hindi na
You
kailangan
can make your own
mag-imply.
spotlight now.
Yeah.
and you can speak your mind. It's people gravitate into speaking. Dati kasi you have to be like sobrang PC, like you pag may sinabi ka something, you have to be so maingat with what you're saying. Now it's if it's something that you believe in, you have an advocacy. In fact, if you don't have one in those, you tend to not be remembered because they really folks zone in individualism now, especially for the newer generation. Who can I identify with?
Siguro with in this like generation, sobrang laki ng natutulong ng social media with becoming an art. Ang dami ring nagiging artista because of it. Ang daming nadidiscover. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
We totally get it. Like, I feel like this generation actually has the privilege.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, these things, as you can see, again, they're open platforms. There are certain concepts within the social media platforms that you can follow or not, depending on what message you'd like to, of course, bridge across. And I feel like it's a powerful tool for them, and even for us.
Yeah.
Even for us.
Yes, for everyone.
Because all of a sudden, we have the ability to be able to create and put concepts out there na dati, iisipin pa natin kung paano natin siya ma-fund or sino bang interesado dito sa mga naiisip namin na mga kalokohang ideas. Pero apparently, kalokohan ideas nowadays are not kalokohan at all.
I feel like ngayon po, it's easy and hard at the same time now that may social media niya. Kasi easy kasi madali sa aming i-share yung mga contents na naiisip namin. It's easy for us to show people what we really can do. And it's hard at the same time since kasi po parang everyone's trying their best to come up with concepts and ideas to be remembered. And ang hirap maghanap ng kakaibang bagay. Kasi parang nagawa na ng iba. So, yun po yung siguro struggle din namin na feel ko ang daming kakaparehas ngayon in a sense.
I want to go back to what you said, Ate Chynna, na yeah, we have our own branding. We have the freedom to brand ourselves because we grew up, like, I don't know how to say it, with the freedom and the being able to accept our vulnerabilities in a way for us to identify with it. But is that so different from how your batch is? Like paano ba yung sa batch niyo when you entered the industry? Was there no kind of self-identity when you entered showbiz?
When I was starting to, when I was promoting my first album or launched my first album, when I used to be a singer, I got my girlfriend pregnant. So, dun pa lang, supposed to be considered minus ano na yun eh. Ano na yun sa kanila? Noon, it's minus ano na yun. Parang minus pogi points na yun. Pero, it didn't give me that parang notion na, tapos na yung karera ko. No, that's how I pushed myself to be who I am I now. Alam mo yun, yung you have to know Gusto mo bang maging sikat? Gusto mo bang maging celebrity? You want to be a star or you want to be known as an actor?
For me, as an introvert na gusto medyo private ang life ko, I'd rather have what you guys are going through na parang hindi kayo nakakapag-identify with something. Parang they don't need to know who you are because you are your craft. Whereas now, we are everything. We are our generation. We are Black Lives Matter. We are Free the Nipple. We are, LGBT rights and all. Parang, so, bakit niya nasabi na positive siya? Kasi mas gusto ko yung sa inyo eh.
Again, you have to operate within you as an actor and then you as a person. Your person has different a set of belief system that you should really honor. If Black Lives Matter to you and it matters for a lot, it matters for me, I'll be an advocate of that. It shouldn't derail you or na mawala yung pagiging artista mo. Like 2 years ago, I went through a very dark time in showbiz. I went back home. I was gone for like 3 months. Inisip ko wala na akong trabaho because I was associating my acting with whatever else is happening. Parang as a totality, the social media, whatever, all the negativity that was happening, I was associating that from reading my right of becoming an actor. Kasi parang ito na nasabi about me, ito na-cancel ka na, hindi ka na pwede maging actor. What you're saying about the tatanggalin yung mas masaya dati kasi hindi ka kilala, pwede kang blank slate. You're always a blank slate. You're always allowed that every time you enter into you should be that every time you enter a new role. Whatever bad things they say about something that you believe in is being jeopardized or whatever. Tapos na-apekto ng trabaho mo. You have to protect it kasi right mo yun eh. Karapatan mo yun eh.
The reason why I actually put that up there is because I feel like you guys are put in a position wherein people are kinder.
Yeah.
And now seeing you guys having that kind of platform and approaching work and not being judged right away because people are kinder to the truth or your truth in general, I feel is a good advantage for you guys. But I totally understand why you're saying like, wasn't it better before because you guys could keep your privacy? I think you
parang focusing on the craft lang. Like, I don't know, that's how I view it. Na parang before, it was really just what you put out there.
That's the media or whatever is out there focusing on. Pero your focus as an actor should be in your work. Whatever else they focus on, sila na yun, they can't control that. Pero yung focus mo with your craft, and ultimately, if you're doing it honestly, it would be put in the forefront, and yun yung ifo-focus nila. I really think
ang feeling ko yung isa din sa things na like what we all have in common, all the 6 of us, is the fact that we are in the showbiz industry and media does come into play.
Yeah.
And that is totally separate from the craft. This is something that you need to absorb. Na parang we cannot take that away. We have to coexist with
and it's necessary. That's
media. You guys need it. You have to respect it and embrace it.
That's why you have to differentiate yourself as an individual when you're in this industry. Am I a celebrity? Are my goals ba parang to be a star? Or to be an actor? When you say an actor. When you say celebrity, ang dami niyan. Dami branches niyan. Celebrity it's like don't do this, don't do that when you're a celebrity. Because when you do this, some would appreciate it, but when you don't do this, bashers, dami diyan Kasi when you keep on saying craft, but you tend to sway in the direction wherein you're also a celebrity. For me, it's not a problem in a way, but they would always tag you as this is seryoso artista. You know what I mean? Because you've earned it.
Your celebrity should only be a result of your passion. Like
right.
It should only be the result of your passion. So if you're a passionate actor, a passionate singer, a passionate songwriter, passionate whatever, the influence will follow, will flow from that. Rather than going from the celebrity part and then trying to find something, because then the authenticity is lost. And especially for the generation that we have now, the newer ones, that's what differentiates the authenticity. That's where the people cling on. So
Yes.
again, if you're passionate about something, people will listen. People will gravitate towards you because you're passionate about it.
So I'd like to ask you guys, if you were given the opportunity na yung film ninyo ay mailipad sa Hollywood, what would be your Academy Award speech?
I just like to say to anybody who has a dream and who has passion for acting that just gotta stay in it. Love it, stay faithful to it, keep on praying for good work, and finally, after years of hard work, here I am standing in front of you, an international audience, and I'm proud because it symbolizes a lot for the Filipino artists and creatives. So I'm just like a body here, but it represents so much wealth of knowledge and so much pain from my countrymen. And I'd like to dedicate this to them. But most importantly, I'd like to thank, of course, my family for the support. And this award goes out to my dad. I know you made it happen somehow. I don't know if you talked to God, but this is for you.
I would like to thank him for blessing me with a family na 100% yung support na binibigay sa akin. From paghatid nila sa akin at pagsundo, nung nagsisimula pa lang ako, hanggang sa pagpupuyat nila kasama ko. I would like to thank God for bringing people in my life who believed in me, who trusted my talent, and yung mga taong naniwala sa kakayahan ko. And I offer this award to every Filipino out there. I think this award is for all of you. I just represent you guys, the dreamers. Thank you.
We did it, guys. Mabuhay ang pelikulang Pilipino. Hey, how are you there? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Christopher Walken. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Matt Damon. Yeah, I beat you. Again, thank you, Academy.
Bravo! I love it!
Bravo!
I want to thank everybody again for being involved. Maraming salamat kila Sophia, kila Sams, kila Elle, Ben, Chynna, and especially sa ating special guest na si Gabby na nagbigay kayo ng oras ngayon para sa, what do we call it, like a virtual round table. And ang laking bagay kasi kahit na parang maliit na kwarto lang to, para tayo nag-uusap-usap lang. And thank you for making the younger ones feel safe to express, to talk to you and ask questions. And thank you for sharing those wonderful, kumbaga, golden nuggets nga para bang your sharing came from your own experiences and your own passion and respeto sa trabaho natin. So, maraming salamat, guys!
Thank you!
Thank you.